Cameroon separatists are denying that some of their fighters have surrendered to the government. Cameroon officials told VOA Wednesday that 18 separatist fighters, including 2 generals, disarmed and surrendered. But Chris Anu, formerly Secretary of State for Communications, says the news is propaganda intended to lure separatist fighters to surrender. He tells me the so-called surrendering separatists are armed robbers.
They were not Ambazonian fighters. They were boys who had left the battlefields and indulged in abductions, ransom takings. And your reporter will also tell you, if you found out, that this particular guy who was picked up had built lots of houses. How does somebody who is a fighter in the bush begin to build houses? Where is he getting the money from? So he had become a nuisance to the community, and they were hunting for him. And all he needed to do is surrender to La République du Cameroon. They are not restoration fighters. They were robbers, highway robbers, actually exporting timber to Nigeria, neighboring Nigeria. And they did that a lot, and that's where they got money to build homes. So what you see out there is propaganda from the Cameroon government. They are trying to lure our fighters to do the same, surrender.
So, Chris, I listened to your message to your people about May 20. Tell us what's the significance of May 20 and what are you planning on doing?
May 20th, 1972 was the day that the French Cameroon government conducted a fraudulent referendum in which you could only vote yes for the Southern Cameroons to join with French Cameroon. After they did that, it became a National Day celebration every month. And they want Southern Cameroonians to go out and celebrate the day they were colonized and annexed by French Cameroon. So 6 years ago, we banned the celebration of 20th May in our territory. And so this time, we have declared a total lockdown of the Southern Cameroon beginning Thursday through Saturday. We are sending a message to La République du Cameroon. We are no longer part of them.
You have been speaking about a referendum in Ambazonia, as you call it. What are the terms of this referendum? Who is going to be involved in a referendum in Southern Cameroon?
James, we are believing that the international community, the United Nations in general, will come into the middle of this conflict and say to Cameroon, hey, if you believe that the English-speaking part of that territory still belongs to you, why not give the people the opportunity to vote for it? That is all we are asking for. We want the people of the Southern Cameroons to go to the polling stations, vote as to whether they want their own independent country or they want to stay in one and indivisible Cameroon. So, James, we are saying by a referendum, Cameroon can then test that narrative. A referendum is the easiest, the simplest, the cheapest means of resolving this 7 years conflict.
That was Chris Anu.
I don't know someone when can't vex it so for why you play that here, Chris Anu talk and why you play this, why you play that. But I think say this so I don't owe you any explanation because I don't belong to your group. I don't belong to any my group. You understand? My group now, Ambazonia. So when I see something, I pick something, they will be positive. And they can't tell, and they can't talk. And I need to drive any my agenda. And any man will do anything to be bad, and they can't talk for here. I need fear no man. If you don't get courage, you don't get that capacity for when you see bad thing, you talk say the one a bad thing. You see good, you say the one a good. If you don't get that kind of orientation, you therefore me say you really get some deficiency for life where you don't find. You will check yourself again. Very well. I don't mean anyway for insult you, but I just staring at the truth. Now, this struggle don't belong to anybody. It belongs to me and you. It belongs to the people. It belongs to all man. Yes. So no can take say this so you tell me man begin man talk the way you want them. You know. So Chris and talk for the how the people the way they drop their stick there. now actually people them. You see, there is a level of truth in what he said. Well, it cannot be 100% true, but I tell you, majority of what he's saying is true because some of these guys, the way when I say they don't go DDR, now actually people, some of them the way they don't be even who stick stable. Man, for example, somebody like Bamba head Nazareth Clovis. Bamba head Nazareth Clovis, now people the way they be there in the process for go take ginger, other kind of thing, for can start domo. But immediately, what happen? It switch side. It's and say if he can talk, he give small chicken change, he go join like DDR. People are like I tell some bed to them. Now people the way they be go find firewood, can't help cook chop for camp. Time if he machine every day. They should don't back when if he machine they strategize. They get play where they want go. And people in that way they should don't back because if you want to talk about the people the way they be gérer les biens, I tell some bet even future for the first 100, they not just for the virtue of the fact say it be no place where or it be get idea of some certain activities them for Red Dragon because say it be a member. You know that kind of thing where you there for us. People then go do thing come back, you should only for us. You know, go find firewood, na can cook, go carry water, all the kind of thing there. So the boy will be easily swayed away and he go join CTR. Ask you say this, so since you join that CTR, we the work now waiting. He no go tell you. He will only tell you and say this, so he believe he live better life. Which better life he live? Which better life? The thing away we think say this, so you want join and for fight them. They don't change them. No thing, no day. But if the pass now the message where they don't tell any passer, because so they don't tell them, they pass that message. Now, people then as well they will do rough work for ground zero because if you look person, for example, like Shinarambo way na no pity brother. If you look at very well, you see and say Shinarambo will not go off track during the last moment. Then if you don't go off track, then they will try to see how they feel correct. But now since as a brother and a man way if they go hard for the struggle, that sympathy for a brother will make and people and they give that respect. Say no, they don't treat it like this, they don't treat it like because plenty of brother they ground zero the whole stick way. People they don't actually take them, they give them correction. They correct them. Even until when they don't even go say wayward, where they see and say this or no, the one in own situation, you don't already bad now, but so the thing they happen. So I did tell now, I did just concur with way Chris and will talk for that for Voice of America. Say this so picking and they way they be pick stick. They don't be pick now because they actually believe for the struggle. They be pick now because they want to work as sure people them. People they like bad tools them, like people they be sure for camp. Maybe sometimes it be money be they reach them or support be the camp, they can't give them the whole and they keep them. They say and say no money plenty for the thing. So one day they work at the cash now, they be cash people them, they collect budget for them. One like that one they come and say jouer. Now one day they be working for Momo County, the cash people and collect budget. But that way they be whole and they correct, they give one correction. You see and say no, they start talking and say this so na infighting, all the kind of thing. Man like shitang, una ask shitang. If you shitang, una ask say this so why if they believe you? Why no? Why marine force about why no pity them? They be give correction. They be give shitang clear 14. Now shitang na one of those people the way they work and go whole remedy them, go cash mommy them for farm, bob them, cash do this show people them. So when no pity they hold you, they no bother you, they no bother shitang because they be bother you know forever day to day. So they give now only that correction, they give clear 14. Say no be the reason now why we join struggle. Work and go home mommy them for quarter begin bob them, go hold people them because they hold stick by force, do things them people them by force. So now some of the things that now way don't happen. So I can't tell when I say this. So normally speaking, you see when some person can't tell you this, so you don't go surrender. Check and face this. The man truly, if he there for inside the domo, the man truly this I would know. Man tell you now, I know they can't talk now because I want to can't talk side the defend Amber his side because I have been Ambazonia active. People then they will know say they don't go join TZR out of frustration. They don't go join TZR because say they don't wait on diaspora no deliver. But I tell you, my man, for go join TZR say an option no, you don't them. People then they wait no, we start this struggle they don't wait, till they don't come no. They know side they go rest. I know talk side they go rest. 1 year. 1 year side they go rest, and no side they go there, I know talk. So they go rest. When they go rest now, they gather their skin back, they arrange themselves, they bounce back for ground zero. You get the point of now why that they talk say for any inside any domo time they call and say retreat. Plenty reason why if you retreat. If you retreat sometimes because you don't get apparated. If you retreat sometimes say you go you know say this a kelebe them. The way a kelebe them come, if you go for this show, they will pull you down, you retreat. You get the point of if you retreat because you understand and say this so some small misunderstanding in a day, you want to save your situation for the moment, you retreat, you go rest more after you come back. But I don't tell when I say you don't ever go retreat, you don't ever talk say you want rest, then you go to a family compound for village. A kelebe will come bother you, say no go DTR, and you know very well say you know if you go DTR. If you go DTR, you know say they will use you, can begin doing your brother and back, and they know you know work, you know you know bolo, no better life, nothing. At the end of the day, they go use you, make and you turn enemy for the kafiash. You get my point? So that the thing in that. So I can't concur with Chris and Utoka. Say people in the way they join this struggle now out of their selfish reason. You know, so one in the way they say they won't go surrender. They don't be a genuine. They don't be genuine for the struggle. People were best way be genuine and my way he get the complete political education. He know which way they in for. He know why way he did for this struggle. And I will tell now all courage, all authenticity. Say this so, our brother, the way they know why they did for this struggle, they see they can reach now, and they know the reason. You know that you get. I think you get the point because they know say this so. Now they land for Endeli, they land for Foncha, they land for Pa Abed Mukong, they land for Jua, they land for Dr. Bernard Fonlo. Now they land for Pan Jolly Tumbe. Yes, and they know why they domo. They domo because the one that see me order people they from Gatapi they come out. They don't because what I say they so me order or refugee them. Where they don't run go Nigeria, they don't run go Ghana, go outside and where they are back for outside, me they come back for us. Me they come back for us. They don't what I say me diaspora come back for play the call and say their own. And why they don't so that me they get back that their land where they be team for them for 1961, 1st of October 1961. Now why they don't so you get the point. With best way get the kind of knowledge, the kind of political education. You know if you ever dream for a mindset they go TTR, never. We know people they go TTR enough, longer money them. People they do rough work them, all that kind of thing. Now so then they can begin tell na lie. Anyhow, we'll go for next update. Thank you, Chris Anu. We'll move. Anything will be good for Ambazonia, we'll talk. Yes, I don't tell I don't belong to your group. So no can tell for that, no can tune for one another remote control. Say for why you talk to why not talk, why not talk to I know work for you. You know. Thank you for watching. And if you see the information, be good. Why not share them? We'll see you again.